Airsoft MEME review. Guys, we got a stupendous amount of Airsoft memes to look at, but first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, or you know that package with all the Airsoft gear you've been waiting for? Yeah, it's gonna get lost in the mail if you don't subscribe. I'm willing to be that petty if you don't subscribe. Don't test me. Back to the Airsoft memes. That feeling when an Airsofter offers to trade you a bottle of .28s for your pistol because they saw it happen in a YouTube short. I offer you one mint ground BB for your Crytek Chris Vector. What do you mean you don't want it? I see those videos all the time on my shorts feed and they're super sick, but there is no way that they're real. Like, ain't no way anyone giving you anything of value for your BBs. Have you been on Hop Up lately? Airsofters have no concept of equivalent exchange or value. They're still listing their old beat up replicas for the price of a new one. It doesn't make sense. I will say though that these types of videos have resulted in a new wave of Airsoft traders running around in between games asking for absurd trades. Like, no bro, I don't want to trade. I am not giving you my $100 gun for your $20 patch.
Action Man? Who the hell's that? Oh my god, no, it's John Wick.
HPA players being these cracked, super good players is another massive Airsoft myth. People new to the hobby will see a dude in a Dye-i5 mask, dressed like an emo nerd with a hose connected to their gun, and instantly think, dang, that guy's nuts. And that's just not the case. This is a myth propagated by the fact that these dudes are always mag dumping when they play, so it gives the illusion that they're super good, but really, they're just shooting a stupid amount of BBs, and when you shoot that much, you're gonna hit more people than the usual person. Plus, they make those edgy edits that, you know, sometimes get views. So I understand why this myth exists, and I actually personally used to believe in it when I was younger, but it's not real. HPA players are like everyone else. And in truth, I've seen a lot of Speedsoft nerds get very cocky when it comes to playing Airsoft because they're just used to like standing out in the open and mag dumping. So if you are just not afraid of getting shot and you peek out, they're usually really easy to get out. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of really cracked Speedsoft players out there. They're all on the same skill curve as the rest of the Airsoft community. This thing is shooting so many BBs so fast that the BBs are forming a freaking line out of the barrel. It legit looks like it's going backwards into the Airsoft gun. How do you even get an Airsoft gun to shoot like this? There is no way that Airsoft HPA kits come with the ability to do this. I just checked this guy's page, and in fact, this isn't even HPA. This MP5 just has a crazy battery hooked up to it that's making it go freaking sicko mode. Guys, this is what happens when you put the wrong battery into your Airsoft gun. There is no way this dude is running this gun for more than 5 or 6 minutes before the entire motor or the battery catches on fire. Like, something's gonna break very fast out of this thing. This guy's got a samurai kit and it looks pretty sick. There is honestly nothing wrong with wearing whatever you want in Airsoft, and I actually really support people wearing interesting stuff, but I don't get it. Like, you'll see these Airsofters wear a borderline cosplay fit back to back in games, and I'm like, how are you having fun playing like that? Like, it legit has to be so uncomfortable running around dressed like that. Not to mention that you're probably freaking sweating your balls off the entire time. When I started playing Airsoft, I was like, okay, I need to get as much gear on as possible. But as time went on, like, I just realized that I really don't need any of it, and it's actually making it less fun for me. I've gotten to the point where I'll be running just like a straight up belt, and that's it. It's the Airsoft cycle. You start with nothing because you're young and broke, and it comes full circle, and you're just wearing very little because it just makes more sense. This is a picture of an Airsofter who has an M4 rail mounted to their prosthetic arm. That is pretty badass. I don't think the Airsofter who took the pic and posted it realizes that he literally has punished Venom Snake at his Airsoft field. For real though, if anyone could pull off the Venom Snake cosplay, it's definitely that guy. I saw someone mention mounting a freaking grenade launcher on one of the rails, and the reaction of everyone was, you know what I say though? Why just one? You got 4 sides to that rail, buddy. Let's get 4 grenade launchers on there. Imagine how terrifying that would be. Wow, the guy who posted this is extremely good looking. If you couldn't tell, I posted it. It was me. I made this meme build with the MCX that I had. I made it look super cursed because I put a stick mag adapter in it. And I wanted to see how long it'd take the Airsoft community to notice it. Only one dude did. Everyone else instantly started flaming my blue M16. Some people thought it was cool. They said it looked like the M4A1S Blue Foster, which was actually the goal. And other people said it looked like a Pack-a-Punch M16. But everyone else was like,
what is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
Because it freaking can. Leave it alone. I mean, I did do like a heinous job painting that thing. So actually, I'm not even going to disagree. It's a total abomination. But it's still my abomination. Leave it alone. just learned about airsoft in the Philippines the other day, and I honestly might have to make a video about it because these guys do not play. I mean, they do play airsoft, but not normally. Like, they legit go in there to destroy each other. I mean, their guns can't be shooting that hot since this guy right here is tanking like 50 shots to the nuts and he's okay. But they're still launching a bunch of BBs at each other, and you know it has to hurt. Not to mention that these guys like straight up bring sticks and like other weapons and get into melee fights. I said this once and I'm gonna say it again. This has to be the manliest way to play airsoft, period. I mean, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, BBs will break that shit. There's no way this dude left his Lancer testicle loaded. Like, she went through the process of loading a replica and never was like, oh wow, this might be a poor idea. I mean, she did herself a favor because it looks like she had an iPhone 6. It still has the home button. It now gives her an excuse to be like, yeah, you know, I want to go get a new phone. Ah, yes, the Marine Corps' new MOS, 0069 Wizard. Marines go to the chaplain for the Lord, and they come to the platoon wizard for the dark arts. For real though, only airsofters would be like, what if I made a Desert Marpat wizard fit? That shit would go hard. The dude wearing it looks pretty happy. You can see his little smile through the mask. Can you see me mogging through the mask? You know, this is why I love airsoft, man. You have these super creative people being able to put their talents on display in a way that they could actually interact with. Speaking of putting talents on display, this dude built a real life tracking system for airsoft. This man created real life aimbot, but he needs to drop airsoft and take his talents to flippin' Raytheon. He coded this program for an airsoft turret that he's working on, which another airsoft turret, but it seems to work pretty okay. It's already able to identify friends and it does it pretty well. This is super impressive since most airsofters are wearing camouflage specifically designed to break up human shapes. So a tracking program needs to be built very meticulously in order to spot these people, and it does it pretty okay. Again, the brilliance in airsoft is astounding. But that's enough for today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Dad advice, even though I'm not a dad. If you want to make friends, you gotta be a friend first. So go out there, be nice to people, and that's how you're gonna make a bunch of friends. It's not that hard, trust me. Everyone wants friends. Other than that, remember, you're worth it. Have a good day. And you already know, go to the gym.